So as you can tell by the red wall behind me, I just made it back to the Ramada, where I started from the beginning, from orientation. So I went to PSD, and today I had my final exam, my test. So, let me go through it real quick. We started pretty early. I was on the pad probably 2 hours or so before my actual test time. That way I could practice a little. We went through my pre-trip one more time, did one of every backing maneuver, and that was it. I patiently waited for the examiner to come out, and I got to tell you, man, I was so nervous. I'm just not a tester. I hate tests, even though I know the answers to something. I just hate someone questioning me for those answers. You know, it's just nerve-wracking. But by the time the examiner came out there and started to talk to me, I had Brad, if anyone knows Brad. He was a really cool guy. He definitely calmed my nerves right away, right when he started talking to me. He's just down to earth, very cool. But then he started reading the instructions on what to expect during the test, and my nerves kind of came back a little. So, game face back on, right? Anyways, he went through the whole process of what we're going to do and what I should expect. Things we know already because that's what we've been practicing. So, went through, I got engine compartment as my pre-trip. I didn't have to do the whole pre-trip. So if you don't know, you are you don't have to do the whole pre-trip unless it's selected as done randomly. Nobody knows what you're going to pre-trip until the day of the test. The examiner, I think the computer randomly selects what I'm going to do a pre-trip on, and then he brings that out from his office. So the computer chose for me to do the engine compartment, and then of course I had to do coupling, and I had to do the in-cab pre-trip inspection, which the in-cab and the coupling is mandatory. Those two have to be done, and my random pick was the engine compartment. Now you can get the entire test, and I heard that's actually better because you can score better because you have, more wiggle room for how many points you can tally up. But anyways, I got through my engine compartment, I got through coupling, and I got through my entire in-cab, including the dreaded air brake test. Got through all of that. I knew I passed. I felt confident. And the only thing I missed the power steering fluid reservoir, the biggest freaking component in the engine that stares you right in the face. I skipped it, went right over it, but I got everything else. So I'll take it though. 1 point. It was a pass. It was great. Then we moved on to the backing. Same thing with backing. There's 6 different positions you can do. You only have to do 3. Everyone has to do a straight line back. So that was the first thing I did. Straight line back, no problem, nailed it all the way through the box, and 0 points. So that means I passed. Then I went on to, I had the passenger side offset. So I positioned to the left, drove all the way forward, and nailed it. Got that. I didn't even have to use a pull-up. I did great. I was pretty confident. And I was hoping that I was going to get parallel parking, even though there's a lot of steps there. I just did not want to do alley dock. And what did I get? I got the alley dock. It's like, dang. As soon as he told me to do an alley dock, I was just, oh my gosh, this is where I'm going to screw up. This is where I'm going to fail my test. Or at least get points, right? Because right now I'm at a perfect score. So anyways, I set up for my alley dock. And as I've said in my other video, I struggled with the alley dock, even though that's probably one of the easier ones for me. It was just me. I struggled with it. Every time I would practice the alley dock, I'd always be so close to the line on the driver's side. So every single time I just could not figure out that angle. Never on the line, so I know I'm going to pass. It's just I can never get it right. And I got to tell you, when I did this alley dock, it was textbook. It was perfect. I could not be more happy with it. I got it in the first shot. I mean, I just pulled it right in. Out of nowhere, I did this, and it was perfect because it was on my test day. So I'll take it. Perfect. So I aced my entire backing. I got 0 points, which is good. Then we went on our road test. The road test was about 40 minutes long. He Brad basically explains to you what to expect. And, he has a general conversation with you, but he lets you focus on what you got to do. And it took about 40 minutes to drive around town on the freeway, through intersections, everything you need to do to be graded on your test. You can miss up to 30 points. There's 3 auto fails. Auto fail would be obstructing traffic, running a stop sign or a stoplight, and touching a curb with any of your tires, or get 30 points. A point would be not using your blinker, not coming to a complete stop. There's several different points you can get for things like that. They're not auto fails. So I obviously didn't auto fail, but I did get 6 points. They said average is around 10. So I'm happy with 6 points. And that's it. So that means I passed my test, right? So I get back to the yard. We pull in. He makes me honk my air horn so everyone knows I passed my test. Park the truck, all that. Go into the office. You do all your official paperwork. So I'm starting today, I'm an official Prime employee. Now I just have to wait for my TNT trainer. So that's it, guys. I made it. I finally got my driver's license to drive a commercial vehicle, or the semi trucks. Very proud of myself. I had a lot of great support, especially at home. Thanks to the wife and kids, always being supportive and being there for me. And thank you, baby, for holding down the fort while I'm gone. I know it's not easy, especially with 3 kids. So special shout out to you. I couldn't have done this today without you being there holding down the fort. So thank you. So since I've taken my test on a weekend, today is Saturday, I have to wait until Monday now. So I have to sit in this hotel basically until Monday morning so I can go back and see some of the administrative staff to officially do all my paperwork and find me a TNT trainer if they haven't found one already. I just don't know. I won't know until Monday. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now, guys. Also, just so you guys know, these videos, when they're posting, they're like a week behind. So when you're seeing this video, it's been a week already. So I probably have my TNT trainer by the time you're watching this video. So just heads up there. I know it seems like I probably went through PSE and everything so fast because you guys are watching my videos from orientation until now in just a week. In reality, it took about 2 weeks. I was on the truck in PSD for about 10 days, a little over 10 days. I was in orientation for 3 days. That's 13 days. So let's just call it 2 weeks, all right? And then I'm gonna have to wait a few days for the office staff to christen me and get me all, I'm an official Prime employee now, get my new badge, all that. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to Amelia's. They're a wonderful restaurant here at the Ramada, and I'm going to treat myself to a really good lunch, stew for dinner. But I think I deserved it. Not that I didn't eat good while I was on the road, but I just want a nice, hot, prepared meal. And I'm not sleeping in bed. I'm sleeping in a bed tonight. So thanks, guys, for following me this far. Thanks for watching this video. And I'll see you soon. Once I'm in TNT and I'm all squared away, I'll start posting more videos. Hopefully it won't be too long after this one for you guys. All right? Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.